Hi guys, hello. So, how do I set this up? So, as I said, it's my first time going live here on YouTube. So, we'll see. What are they? I've been figuring out how this can work out like half of the day, and I still can't get around with it. It seems like it's a bit more complex than the other platform that I'm usually live in. So, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a collective reading. So for whoever that will be joining in to this live or whoever will bump into this video afterwards, it will still resonate with you. Doesn't matter whether you are here or not here. You can have a look at this live later if you are busy now. So let's see. What is the collective message? I'm not sure if I can go live on my mobile. Otherwise, it would have been better. I could show you my cards, but we're just gonna have to work what we have for now. And I will show you the cards from time to time. Let's burn some incense, clear the space. All right, so let's check for the collective people who will be watching this video later or joining in. So let's see. I hope you can hear me all right. Can you hear me? I wonder. Let me turn off the music better and put on my headset. I think it will be better with headset. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Should be fine. Not sure if it's great though. Hey, you can hear me? Great. Great. So, all right. So let's start with collective reading, as I said. So, what do we collectively need to know for now? Bring it into form. So, usually, when I have this card at hand, it usually tells people that whatever ideas they have in mind, they should feel free to go ahead and start with it. This could be a work project or a personal project, it could be a relationship goal. So, whatever you have in mind, feel free to go for it. Bring it into form, take the actions. Don't be passive in your dreams and goals. Cherry coconut. Cherry coconut. If you have a question, I remember I promised you to answer you a question. So feel free to comment down in the comment section below. The chat box. I'm confused. Comment in the chat box below whatever question you have, and I will get to you after this collective reading. Okay. So here, what you want wants you, but this was in reverse. Okay, so this was in reverse. I'm feeling like the collective energy for now at the moment as we speak have some negative vibes, some setbacks in their mind. I'm picking up that your ancestors want you to look beyond what you see, because what you are not seeing is that the universe has a lot to offer you. But for whatever reasons, you you were just so blocked that it's difficult for the universe to give you what you want. So make sure you are sending the right signals to the universe. Make sure you are manifesting your dreams. Make sure you're not giving up in your dreams and goals. Because once you give up, the universe cannot reach it to you. So it's kind of like you were sending a message to someone on WhatsApp and you want them to answer you, but in the same time, you don't believe that they would answer you, so you delete the message from WhatsApp or Instagram, and they are just not able to receive it. So it's kind of like this with the universe. It's like you're sending the message to the universe, and then you kind of like, you know what? You're not answering. Okay, whatever. I'm going to delete this. And then the universe cannot pick it up. So that's what I'm picking here. So be careful what you are sending out there, all right? Because the universe is listening to you and they want to let you know that whatever you want, you can achieve, you can put into place, but you just need to believe. Okay. Now let me pull out some cards here from this tarot deck. What do we need to focus on? What is it that we need to focus on? Okay, this card. I'm just trying to show it to you. Actually, maybe I can try to go live on my mobile phone. Oh well, next time I will try. Okay, so I have over here the Temperance card, Strength, and Hermit mode. What I'm picking up is that the universe is, again, like sensing that someone is not patient here. Like I'm getting this very impatient vibe as we speak as well. I have no idea why. It's like some irritation coming through, like you're trying to pull everything together, but you're impatient in the same time. So you just lock yourself in the corner in a room and meditate and feel bad. So you know what? Let's pick up some cards on how you can change your energy, okay? So I'm feeling like collectively we all need to change our energy so we can, start communicating with our universe, again, ancestors or higher self, whatever you want to call it, whatever is your belief system. You are guilty of deleting WhatsApp messages. I am guilty too of deleting WhatsApp messages, especially when a certain someone makes me angry. And then I just message back something out of my ego self. So this is something I need to work on as well. But let's see. What advice can we give in unblocking our energy, our potential? Because right now I feel the energy is scattered, like I'm getting different messages, different blocked chakras, different blocked mindsets. So, how should we unblock our energy? Hmm. Hold on, guys. I will show you the cards. What I'm picking up is that, our higher up, whatever you believe in, is trying to let you know that you have to let go of something, let go of the past, let go of any toxic mindset, let go whatever belief system that is not serving you anymore. This could be a belief system that is instilled by your parents. It could be instilled by your school teachers when you were growing up. Maybe they were giving you phrases like, dreams don't pay the bill, or they were saying to you something like, you need to be practical, you need to think about your future. So, this mindset you need to let go. You need to let go of this toxic trait because transformation won't happen until you improve your thinking, your philosophy. And once you put it out there, you need to put in the effort as well, right? Because what I'm noticing, a lot of a lot of people who are in the spiritual community, like, they start off in the right place. Like, they know that they need to manifest and believe in the universe, and they know that the law of attraction works. But what keeps them from succeeding is that, they are so in their spirituality that they forgot to play by the 3D game. So what I mean by the 3D, it's like our physical world. We can connect to our spirituality, but we also need to take the practical steps. And so this is what your higher power is trying to give you advice. Let go of your old mindset, but don't be too drawn to spirituality that you forget that you also need to put in the practical work and wait it out and wait for it to blossom. Doesn't matter for how long it would take to blossom, but eventually you will get there. You just need to be patient and have the strength. Okay, so that's what I'm also picking up. Let's see. What else do we need to hear in order to unblock our mindset? Mhm. I'm also picking up that, your higher power wants you to listen more to your intuition, listen to your intuition about certain connections, certain people in your life, certain romantic interest, because whoever that is surrounding you can also affect the way you think about money. you know um if this is your loved one, someone who you are dating or someone who you are married to, that has this negative mindset about money, about about new beginnings with your career, or a potential new beginning that you can be picking up on. If they have this negative mindset, it will affect you as well. And that's when you need to listen to your intuition. So should you tell this person, should you tell this person about your dreams and goals that often? Yeah, if they have this negative mindset, then it is best to avoid listening to, I mean, better to avoid um talking to them about your dreams and wishes and goals. I'm not saying that they are bad people. I'm just saying that if they are not in their own good headspace, they can affect the way you look at the world. And you should connect more to your intuition, who to share your manifestations with, or whether or not you should just keep it to yourself. And, like, I'm not saying that it's bad to trust people. I'm not saying that you should trust some certain people, but you need to listen to your instinct on who to share it with. You don't want someone's negative vibe to pull you down with you. And this is something that I also remember what Louise Hay said. I don't know if you know Louise Hay, but she's an amazing woman who battled cancer in her life and became very spiritual. And, she just took very good care of herself. And she herself also said that when you start doing something in the beginning process, don't share it with too many people because they may just be the party pooper of your life. So don't share it with them until it's a success, basically. All right. So let me pick up some more cards from this wonderful art oracle to see what other messages do we have today. Wonderful. I'm picking up as we speak after giving you the advice from the tarot. I'm feeling that the collective's energy is less blocked. So you are indeed listening to my advice as we speak. But you know what? Let's strengthen our energy. Let's continue unblocking other parts of our chakras because each of our chakras is about different aspects of our life, although they may intertwine as well. Anyway, so let's take a moment, all right, and let's meditate along with the Tibetan bowl and imagine the sound purifying your thoughts and mind and heart and crown chakra. Okay, I'm feeling like the crown chakra and the heart chakra is the main thing we should cleanse, particularly today, right? So let's go. All right. Hope that was helpful, and I hope you could hear it. I'm not sure about the sound quality. Let me know. Did you hear the Tibetan bowl well? Keep quiet about your goals, smash them, then clap for your damn self. Interesting. I've never heard that phrase before. Kudos. Kudos. Oh, your cat heard it too. I'm glad that I can reach out to animals as well. So let's see from this oracle, what else do we need to know collectively? What else do you need to know collectively? Sonia Delaunay. I hope I pronounced her name right. Look at the colors. Look at this girl. I'm picking up from this vibe. This vibe is saying to you, like, you do you, girl, or you do you, boy. Stand up straight and be the arrogant you if that's how you feel. Because when someone thinks you're arrogant, it's mostly because they are insecure about some aspects of themselves. You may not be arrogant, you may just appear so, and feel free to do it because this is how you can connect to your confident self. And it doesn't matter if it will intimidate other people. It's really not your job to take care of other people's feeling, especially when you are trying to connect to yourself. I'm not saying be mean, don't be mean, please. I'm just saying that, if being confident means that your friends will think that you are arrogant, it's really their problem because they're not seeing how wonderful you are, perhaps secretly, or they are a little bit sad that they can't see that in themselves. So, not everything is about you, your behavior, it's just about them only. And the advice here I'm reading is don't live to 94 without founding an art movement. The practical should also be art. Does your geometry lack poetry? Interesting. So, what I'm picking up from this message is that, whatever you're working on, make sure you work from the heart space. And as I said, I felt this block in the heart space energy. You're not expressing yourself enough. Don't wait until you are in a good space to express your art, to express your authenticity, to love yourself, because life is short. And this is something that I've talked about with my other friend the other day, with another spiritual person, is that, life is short. You should, live in a fun way rather than live long but a boring life, right? The practical should also be art. So this is back to the spirituality talk that we've discussed before. Some people are so into their spirituality that they forgot they need to take actions, they need to have a plan, they need to have a strategy. Connect your heart space and your creativity to manifest the goals you want, but take the actions. Plan wisely so that you can take off, so you can start making the baby steps and find your way to your manifestations. Don't just go like, I'm sitting, I'm praying, I'm meditating, my manifestations will work, my manifestation will work. Well, it doesn't happen like that, especially on earth. You need to take the practical step. Okay, don't get lost in the spiritual world. Otherwise, you will need to balance your crown chakra, because that's what is happening to many spiritual people, is that their crown chakra is so overactive that they can't ground themselves, so they need some healing in their crown chakra. Well, this one resonates and already answered my question. Awesome. Awesome. I guess it turns out that you don't need to ask it, but please ask if you do need. I owe you a reading, don't I? All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? Oh, I forgot to leave that card. Oh, well. Might mean that we don't need it anymore. Hmm. Tracy Emin. Ooh, look at this. uh, I hope YouTube is okay with this photo. I mean, she's not entirely naked. She's not naked at all, actually. Um, I don't know what to say anymore on media, because it seems like a lot of times we are restricted to saying certain words and sentences. So when I'm recording or going live, I'm so conscious of what to say and what not to say. You see, like, I feel like my throat chakras block at times because, of these new community guidelines. But what I'm feeling over here is that your spirit guides are telling you that, while you may have the fun you need to be careful, because I'm picking up that some of you, okay, I'm not sure if it's appropriate to say, let's just say, make sure you have your protection when you're having fun with strangers, all right? if you know what I mean. But the advice here is saying don't hide your dirty sheets in the washer. Concentrate on finding, not losing yourself in your art. Decay can be a fertilizer for new ideas. Okay. So I'm feeling like not all of you that I'm connecting, but at least one or two of you who may stumble upon this stream later on, that there may be some secrets that you should tell someone just to, get a clear conscience. It may be to a priest in a church. You may confide in God if that's what you believe in, or you may confide to a very trustworthy friend or family member, because I'm getting someone's guilt is eating them up for some reasons. Yeah. And then I'm picking up like a strong message again about spirituality. I don't know why. Maybe a lot of us collectively are thinking so much about, manifestation that we forget to take practical steps. But as this card say, concentrate on finding, not losing yourself in your art. Okay, you can love your art a lot, you can admire it, but when it comes to perhaps improving yourself, you need to start accepting critiques and change your organization style. You may be lack of some logistics here, and you need to work on that. All right, so I'm gonna leave this card here and let's head on. What else do we need to hear? What else do we need to hear collectively? Salvador Dali. Never make an appearance without controversy. Tap the unconscious and pray it isn't boring. Being Dali is inspiration enough. What I'm picking up over here is that, like, some of you may resonate with whatever I said, but what I'm feeling from this card is that, you know, time is infinite. Actually, there is no such a thing as time. We created the idea of time. Okay. So, whatever you are working on, whatever you are hoping that it would work out, trust in the divine timing. Okay. You're not running out of time. You are doing the right things at the right time, and whatever rewards that are coming to you is coming to you little by little, but also in the right time. Don't rush it, because if you rush it, I'm picking up that something bad may happen. You may attract really strange entities. I don't know why I want to say that, like strange entities or negative vibes, or you may attract unneeded attention from people that are not going to serve you well, or unneeded reward. That's what I'm picking up. I'm also picking up that once you gain your reward, expect expect criticisms as well. Because like when a product is super good, there has to be a controversy. There has to be people who also think that it's not really a great product. um, this is the universal law of yin and yang. Without the yin, there's no yang. Without the yang, there's no yin. If there's no critique in a successful product, then this product is not successful. All right. Once a product is successful, you need to accept the critiques, accept criticism, think about it. I'm not saying that, people may be right about your product, they may be wrong, but it's a chance to challenge your own self, your own mental mindset. It's a way to challenge your boundaries, whether you accept their criticism or not, and how you're going to argue with them to defend your product is also, you know a learning opportunity. Time is a human contract. I have heard of this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. If you think about it, when we are dreaming, we in our dreams we rarely talk about the time and date. Well, at least I rarely think about the date and time, right? So it's a very interesting thing that we dream about so many things except for the time. Although a lot of TikTokers are saying that they dream something and they start asking people what time it is, yada yada yada. I don't know how they do it. When I dream, I usually avoid asking sensitive questions. I'm afraid that someone will pull me into their world. All right, so let's pull out one more card from this deck, and then I feel like we need a few cards for healing. Charles and Raimus. Design your days, don't plan them. Aspire to profound practicality. Be unbending in your flexibility. Okay. It's really strong message coming here of being in the balance. Again, being in the balance like in the yin and yang. Accept your success, but also accept criticism. Ex- accept the accept the spirituality, and also accept the practicality. And over here is accept your organization skills, but also be flexible in them. Okay. So please be in the balance. All right. Don't get lost in only one area of your life. So, another example, and this may resonate to some of you, is that when you have your passion, okay, your dream. For example, my passion is doing tarot readings and giving healing energy. This is my passion. But, passion is one thing, it's one part of my life, okay? And the other part of my life should be something else. For example, my mental health. So when I do tarot readings, I watch out for my energy level. If my energy level is off, then I take a rest, at least for a day, without thinking about tarot readings. And then after a day, after I take care of my mental health, maybe I connect with my friends. I reach out to them, or I answer their messages. I do the socializing. And then I get back to the tarot readings. Yeah. You need to have the balance of that. Don't just focus on one part of the life, and it goes the same with relationships. So if you are too focused on one person in your life, you're not going to be in balance with, connecting with the other people in your life. So don't lose yourself in your art. Yeah. Getting back to this card. Was it this card? I remember it was this card. Yes. Don't lose yourself. All right. Okay, so now let's get a few cards on your healing. Let's get a few cards to give some healing messages. Using this deck for that. And then after that, I think I'm gonna turn off If there's no any questions, anything, gonna turn off and I might go live on TikTok. All right, so let's pull out three cards for our healing journey. What do we need to heal? Mm-hmm. To reversal, so this one was upright. Lineage of the rose moved by the goddess here for the so-called gather. I'm picking up that a lot of you need to heal from some family or some generational issues that have been a pattern in your life. You need to maybe go back to the time where you remember your family were arguing with each other. You need to go back to the time and to soothe that younger version of yourself, telling yourself that everything will be fine and this is just one phase of your life. If you come from a healthy family background, I'm picking up that this is talking about your past life. You may need to do some past life regression, and you can find that on YouTube because there's deeper issues that you are taking with you to this lifetime that is calling out for you to get back to it so you can name it and leave it behind finally. I'm also picking up that for a lot of you, you are stuck in some specific area of your life. This may be your career, this may be your academic life, and it is advising you that you need to do some higher learning. You maybe need to take some courses again, or you may need to do some reading on a specific area before continuing with your career because I'm picking up that you are stuck over there in your energy because you need to heal your knowledge in a specific field, if this makes sense. And I'm also picking up that you need to heal the way you view yourself, the way you view the world, the way you talk to people. Are you talking to people from the space of love, or are you talking to people from the space of fear or past resentment that was for a different experience? Yeah, because I'm feeling that spirit guides is calling out to you to forgive a certain person or past experience. It may be yourself that you need to forgive because sometimes we are not mad at the other person because something happened. Sometimes we are mad at ourselves for letting something happen. And I'm picking up that, spirit guides are saying, like, no, you had to go through this experience to learn something. The things that you may need learning is, I'm picking up psychology. You may need to pick up a book on psychology, on patterns and behaviors, because whatever happened in the past is really not your fault. Don't blame yourself for it. Forgive yourself. Have humility for yourself. Be humble. Say, I did the best I could at that time, and I am grateful for my knowledge that I had at that time to fix my problem. When this situation happened, I am thankful that I kept myself alive, to this day and continuously. Just be humble to yourself. If there's a specific person that you really want to criticize as well, or you are concerned, speak from the space of love. Make sure you speak it from love, because if you don't, even if it's coming from a space of worrying about them or being concerned about them, they're not going to feel it. They will just think that you are criticizing them or judging them or hating on them. But that may not be true. It may just be that, you're worried about them, about their well being. This is, I need to heal some generational. Yes, a lot of us, we need to heal from a lot of things. It's life, and if there's nothing to heal from, it would be boring in a way, because it means that we're just not growing, we're not evolving as human beings, as spiritual beings. A lot of us, we don't belong on earth. A lot of us, we came from different planets to learn, to experience life as a human being. So when we pass on to the other side, we feel accomplished, that our soul purpose were achieved. I am starting to read about healing from emotionally immature parents. Parents can be immature, and we need to heal from that. Nobody is perfect. Even as adults, we are not perfect. Sometimes we behave like children, and it's fine, because we have to embrace our inner child. So when our inner child doesn't exhibit the positive side of our self, and the naughty one comes out, it's because the naughty one is telling our adult self, like, hey, I need healing in this part. So need to be attentive on that. All right, I'm going to actually pull out another card as I feel it's needed. The breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases as we speak. The heart space, right? The emotions needs healing. I'm picking up how you can do that is focus on your breath work. When an uncomfortable situation happens and it stresses you out, gives you anxiety, and maybe you may have panic attack as well. I'm picking up focus on your breath work. You don't even need music for that. Just sit in a quiet space. If you don't have a quiet space, hide in the bathroom to do that. Okay? Hide in the toilet area to do that. And just focus on your breath work over there. Yeah? Touch your heart and breathe until you feel calmer. Yeah? And that would soothe yourself well. So that's all what I have for you today. I think I said what it's already needed. I may try to come live again another time, and I will try to do it with my phone. Thank God not many people came in a way to this live, because I'm not sure if you can even hear me well, everyone. Was my internet good, Cherry Coconut? Did I pause, freeze anything? I think my internet was okay. Good. All right, cool. Thank God, because internet here is not very well in Capoletti. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you, and I will see you in the next. Bye. And okay, there we go.